A lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 3:05.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Now at the plate, Matthew Ryan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His career line with Foltynewicz comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The third baseman, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Donaldson.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williams is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 6. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Herrera is there, 2 gone.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rhys.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is there, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the pitcher,
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. His career line with Foltynewicz comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Realmuto takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Up next will be Nick Williams. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to 3rd. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, digs into bat next. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Williams is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Maikel Franco. His career line with Altanevich. He's a .318 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Inciarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Standing in now, Matthew Ryan. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Matthew Ryan has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Turned on down the line. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And now Bryce Harper. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. JT Realmuto becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Popped up. Camargo is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down. Ready for another chance. Mike Foltynewicz hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
Mike Foltynewicz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Nick Markakis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Matthew Ryan. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So no runs. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Donaldson has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The third baseman,
One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. This is on the ground over to first. Ryan right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Fouled off. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped up. Ryan waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Sir Anthony Dominguez is out from the bullpen.
Sir Anthony. Jump. Dominguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting. Shortstop. Johan Camargo.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
This is on the ground over to first. Segura for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Donaldson takes it in. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Cesar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Flowers moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for Atlanta.
In now, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, digs into bat next. Looped out towards short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers Just thinking he's
fielder.
in the dugout wishing that
Nick.
triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there
Now
to
batter,
stretch this
the
lead
first
to
baseman.
3. Takes a
Matthew
lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the
Ryan.
bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a
The
guy
third
like that.
baseman, number
He's just
24.
too dangerous, and they
Josh
decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Markakis off a second. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is foul right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in the dugout, and rightfully so.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter. Now playing center field and batting ninth.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Quinn has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. A previous history with Tommy Hunter. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Franco.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Popped him up. Camargo is there, one away.
The center field.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Riding in once again, Jean Segura. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Ryan has it. Philly down to their last strike. That's popped up, and no one will track it down. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but
Donaldson is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Nick Markakis. Now the right fielder, his past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Josh.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Braves. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Rod, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He pulls this one into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hoskins.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 0-2 once more. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 5. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing. And how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom. This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Number 11.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Hernandez comes up with it on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Harrington. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track, the wall. fly here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis.
Nick.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Williams is over, 2 gone.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. To third. Donaldson's there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. 0-1 the count. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Ozzie Albies. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. It kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now another 0-2. Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And now Bryce Harper, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Matthew Harrington. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Into the box, Nick Markakis lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Williams, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Markakis leads off second with nobody out. This is pulled into right. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. Throw won't get him.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Leading off for the Braves.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Shortstop, Johan
now the pitch.
Camargo.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the 2nd deck and gone.
batter number 2, second baseman.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now, and time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready now, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Into the box, Matthew Harrington. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid. Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs. Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-2, here it is. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 22, Andrew.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Albies ranging into the outfield, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that ends the inning. Tommy Hunter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. And he's behind in the count 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up an E7. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 0 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Digging in and looking for more, Johan Camargo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Donaldson on third. Acuna stands at second. No outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ender Inciarte. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Matthew Harrington, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Popped up. Franco is under it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Braves 12 and the Phillies nothing. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Josh Donaldson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald.
So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves on top. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's the first out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball. Two and one.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Right side. Base hit. And the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. But you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th, D-Row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. The Braves lead it 15-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Victor Arano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching and
standing in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Liner towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. The pitcher, Matthew Harrington, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Inciarte, the runner at third. Harrington is at second with nobody out. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Line hard toward right center.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! So it's 2 runs on. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
17-0 the final this afternoon. The Braves plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Matthew Harrington gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Aaron Nola permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending.
Welcome to your Saturday edition.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Digging in, Matthew Harrington, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the pitcher, Matthew Harrington.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. There is Franco. And that's out number 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Looking up is Herrera. Gone! So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Second home run early in the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. On to second goes Donaldson. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Matthew Harrington is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting third.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harper, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. Back now from SunTrust Stadium, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you've got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Matthew Harrington. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Line drive to center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most
belted high in the air out to left. Looking up Acuna. And that one is gone.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phils do get 1 back on the solo home run. We've played 2. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Fouled off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Left center, base hit. The throw into second.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll get in there safely. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Juan Nicasio is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit it.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind it.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Matthew Harrington. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Williams racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Braves lead this one 8-1. Maikel Franco stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Juan Nicasio, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from MLB Network Saturday. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Ready to take his hacks again, Johan Camargo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
So we got him swinging. Bryce Harper becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ozzie Albies.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Williams is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and he is out. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Fastball well outside. Williams, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Andrew McCutchen will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tommy Hunter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Hoskins is there. Makes the play, one away. Nick Markakis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the out.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Johan Camargo. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. Jean Segura standing in. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jean Segura becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And now Bryce Harper as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. The pitcher, Matthew Harrington, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is hit high and deep out to left. Williams looks up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Victor Arano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And now it'll be a spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Harrington gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. JT Realmuto, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Now the pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ozzie.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Seranthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Williams looks up. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Harper is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Ready to take his hacks again, Matthew Harrington, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead this guy's gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 7.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly 3rd baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Donaldson's up with it. throw gets him 2 down. Drew Butera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Drew.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Good battle. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Pat Neshek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pat Neshek.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Rips this one to first, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Markakis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The shortstop, Johan.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ozzie Albies will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate 1. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Atlanta leads it 19-1. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jean Segura starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies has a play, one down. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to the right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hernandez, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. The batter, stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Two men are on with two men out. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And another foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit softly on the ground at third. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the first two games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
19-1 the final today. The Atlanta Braves scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Matthew Harrington earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Jake Arrieta was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Jared Eickhoff got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Phillies took care of the Braves 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East division, while the Braves are atop the division. The Rockies took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Rockies are in 1st place in the NL West. The Washington Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Mets are atop the division. The Reds completed a short 2-game sweep as they plundered the Pirates 11-4. As of today, the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Pirates are 3rd in the division. Matt Carpenter was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 9-7. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 2-1. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in last place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are atop the division. The Friars pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-0. In the standings, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West division, while the Giants are 3rd in the division. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-4. As of today, the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-5. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Orioles finished off a 2-game sweep as they pummeled the Yankees 9-2. As of right now, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East division, and the Orioles are atop the division. The Chicago White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-1. Heading into the day,